make a little video here about MIG welding on the Buick. Couple action shots this time. The last video was all photographs mainly. This time I'm going to show you some of the MIG welding work that I've done as I was doing it. To weld the car up, I'm going to be using a Lincoln MIG Pack 10 with 030 solid core wire and running 75-25 gas. You won't see the welder in the scene, I just thought I'd throw that in. Well, here we are, got the frame cut out there, all the rust. And now time to vacuum your frame. Spring frame cleaning. After all the cleaning and vacuuming, I'm putting on a rust remover paste. And I'm going to wash that off, and that'll clean out some of the rust. And over here I'm going to be doing what's called stitch welding. I've already started doing a little bit of it, and what the idea is that you stitch little sections at a time and allow them to cool down as you move forward to another section, and this stops the metal from really warping out of place, and it helps make it a nice, more even weld. Oh, so it turned out really good. Just some over here buggered up a bit. I'll grind it and re-weld it, and I think it'll be fine. Oh, that's wind. There we go. See if I can get the back side here. Oops. Okay.
Why is it upside down?
So this part here is the patch panel that's going underneath the car at the right rear corner where the wheel carrier is. And what I ended up using as a tool to create a groove in the panel is a tool that's used for your screen door screen installation. It has a rubber rope that goes around, and that presses a rope in, and it just worked perfectly for pressing in this groove into the panel there. So I was kind of lucky, and I put it on a pad of material so I can press, and it would cushion it a bit, and it seemed to work out pretty well. So here again, just like on the frame, I'm doing a stitch pattern where I'm stitching little sections in of the patch panel I just made, and I'll be jumping around from point to point, leaving a good gap in between. Being sheet metal, you'd want to at least leave 5 to 10 inches gap to allow everything to cool down properly before you weld it over again in the same spot. This will prevent warping. Now that the panel is in place and has cooled down sufficiently, I'm not too concerned about going back and filling in little spots that need just a little bit of touch up here and there. It's not going to warp it or anything, so I can go around and finish off the job here. Afterwards, we'll let it cool down again, and then we'll hit it with a grinder, take it down to a smoother surface, put a little bit of filler into it, and job's done. So I'll give you a view of what it looks like now that it's all welded up. See if I can crawl in here. There we go. There's the patch on the inside of the frame. Let it focus there for a second. Alright, that's what the patch looks like on the inside there. To reinforce that part, we'll follow it along. There's a hole you saw earlier in the video. That's supposed to be there. That's like a drain hole for the water and everything, I guess. And then up here is the beginning of the weld. Yeah, there it is. And continues on down that way, on through, up to that end. And I've tried cutting out all the holes and everything to match factory look. And then we've coated it with POR 15, which is paint over rust. I've got to get inside the frame as well somehow with that, or maybe I'll just oil spray it inside there. But I put the coating on top to help it stop from rusting any further. That stuff I found to be very finicky to work with. You have to finish the can off, so I bought a small little, or I have a small little can that I used instead of a large can, so I did that, and plus a whole bunch of other parts underneath the car. And so there's the MIG welds that I've done there. And take you to the back end here. Here's the quarter panel. I've got some body filler on it right now. Let's take you underneath there. Have a look there. There it is, all filled up. Put a body filler there just to sand quickly and put a coating on top of that.
Okay, crawl over to this side here. That's what that looks like there. And so basically that's all restored and pretty strong. That'll take a good hit. That's actually a double layer. There's a layer here and there's a layer on the inside as well. And so in case I bottom out or something, or hit something, it's not going to dent in that easily. There's still a little bit of body work to do up here. I'm not too worried about that. Just want to get this side done. And for anybody who thinks that something can't be restored and repaired, just give it a try. Don't be afraid. I did, and it's paying off. It's actually working out pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.